This is Conversations with Paycheck and Red, a weekly podcast with two good old boys talking about anything and everything that crosses their mind. You may not know what you're going to get with an episode of Paycheck and Red, but you sure know you don't want to miss it. So do what you got to do. Download the app, find the episodes online, and make sure that you don't miss 1 second of Conversations with Paycheck and Red.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? This is your boy, Johnny motherfucking Paycheck, and as always, I'm here with my boy Red. Say what's up to him, player.
What's up, party people?
Quick little shout out to our boy Brad for that voiceover on the introduction. It's dope, so we appreciate it. So a little shout out to our boy.
Yeah, buddy. He hooked us up on that. He hooked us up on that one.
Yeah, he did. You want to tell him what we're talking about today?
Oh, we're going to segue into the next episode by leading off with beards. I know we talked about barbershops and salons last episode, so this kind of segues into that because I think we ended on like straight razor shaves and beard trims and all that. So I figure why not lead into this one with beards.
Yeah, but dude, what do you know about beards? You rocked a whaler as long as I've known you. Is that even a fucking beard? It's like a half beard, ain't it? It's like part-time beard.
Come on. Are we beard shaming now all of a sudden?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to get.
That's like rule number one in the beard community is not the fucking beard shame.
No, I'm not shaming you, homie. I just want to give the listeners I want you to explain to them. Give them an idea on what I'm talking about as far as you're a whaler. So what is a whaler?
Yeah, but you had to go with the part-time beard. Is that even a beard? I mean, come on, man.
Well, that's only because, I apologize. Listeners, the reason it is because I'm fully bearded. Like, I'm a bearded guy, okay? I'm not half-assing it. You know what I mean? I'm not part-timing it. Like, I got a beard with a mustache. What do you have, Wayne?
I have a beard.
Yeah, not currently. I know you're rocking the stash these days, but as long as I've known you, you've had a whaler, right?
That is correct, sir.
So what is a whaler?
It is a beard sans mustache.
What?
No mustache.
No, what? No. What'd you say? It's a beard what?
Sans.
Sans?
Sans. Yeah, we're going to go attacking my vocabulary again, motherfucker?
Dude, what the fuck is sans?
It means without.
In what fucking language?
English, man.
Dude, I have never in my life heard or used the word sans.
Pick up a dictionary.
Well, let me just ask you this and we'll move on and I'll leave it alone, but why not just say without?
It's just another word. It's just another way to say without.
So
sometimes the regular English language gets boring, so I like to mix it up a little bit.
Understood. Say no more. Forgive me. Please continue. Sans mustache.
Sans mustache. That means without mustache. A lot of people call it a donegal. A lot of people call it an Amish beard. But in the bearding community and beard competitions and all that, it's considered a whaler, Alaskan whaler, donegal, or whatever. But yeah. But I've since changed all that, and I've got a regular man beard now, as y'all call them. So
why don't you tell, since some of our audience may be new to the whole bearding and beard community and beard competition, how does it feel going from a whaler with no stash to now having a stash? I mean, is that something that you'd have to get used to?
No. I've always had facial hair on my face, or hair on my face rather, my entire life. So it's just another style of beard. It doesn't. I had to get used to like biting on my lip and biting the hair on my lip again. But when I eat dinner or lunch or just whatever, but it's the same as any other facial hairstyle. It's just, you have to get used to it again. But I've always, before I had the whaler, I had a beard and I had a mustache. So it's just going back to what I used to wear. So it's really no big deal. I don't know why we're like gravitating around my facial hairstyles all of a sudden. But
I've always been curious that, you know, you not having hair on your lip or having hair on your lip, if that affects your dick sucking at all.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. You have to, when the mustache gets long enough, you have to kind of use your fingers and kind of lift it up out of the way so you can kind of
ejaculate.
Yeah. When that stuff dries and gets crusty, it's kind of hard to get out of the mustache.
Dude, that is so hot.
Right.
So, if you allow me, I'd like to fill everybody in on different kinds of facial hair. Is that cool?
Yeah, man. Why you asking my permission? This is Paycheck and Red, not just Red.
Let's tag team this motherfucker. So I'm gonna say one category, and you follow with another category until we get to the end of this shit.
All right, shoot.
All right, full beard over 12 inches, and full beard under 12 inches.
All right, then you've got.
Wait. I forgot to preface this with what we're getting ready to tell you guys is how they categorize facial hair in beard competitions. So you're getting the real deal. You're getting the actual list of categories regarding facial hair from the motherfuckers that it matters. You know, like, dude, when you go to a beard competition, you know your fucking beards. So what better list to go off of than a competition list, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right. So
you are fired up about this topic.
Well, dude, honestly, man, I'm having a pretty shitty day and I'm fired up. So I'm just gonna use this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna use this to feed me during this little fucking episode right here.
You're trying to take out all your aggressions on beards.
Yeah, well, not on beards, but you know, that's I'm trying to empty the negative and bring in the positive. Empty the negative.
Bring in the positive.
Bring it. Excuse me, dude, can I fucking finish? Now I gotta start all over.
Continue, sir. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Exit the negative. See, I don't forgot the fucking the wordage that I used. Exit the negative. Input the positive. Input the exit. Let's see. See, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's fucked. All right. So I said the full beards.
All right. Goatee.
Okay. Mutton chops.
Well, what's a mutton chop?
I'm glad you asked. There's different versions of mutton chops, so I'll give you the two different versions that I'm aware of. So imagine a full beard, mustache, beard, and everything.
Okay.
So then you take a razor, you know, and you start with the trimmers, of course, if you have a full beard or whatnot. Or you can start off while you're growing it, you know, from the very beginning. But you grow a full beard, but you trim a width of a razor down the middle of your chin all the way down, and that separates the beard into two beards, which then becomes chops. Now the only difference really that I've noticed is that some shave the soul patch area and some shave the mustache area, but as long as you got that split down the middle, that's chops as far as I'm concerned.
That's what matters, huh?
I think so.
So you trying to say that two beards are better than one?
That's the rumor going around, you know. But you know, you didn't hear that from me. You know what I mean? I'm not one to gossip. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Next category I can think of would be natural mustache.
Natural. That's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Mm-hmm. Your old run-of-the-mill porn stash.
That's it. Just a regular old stash. Now stashes vary. I mean, you got your little pencil line stash. You know what I mean? You got got a full, you know, what some people would consider a walrus stash, where it's all just brushed straight down and it covers, you know, your top lip and your bottom lip. You know, one of those big ass righteous stashes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So then I guess that would lead into styled stash.
What do you mean, like handlebars and all that kind of stuff?
Well, I mean, shit. I reckon if you can, whatever you can do to it, you know, that's a styled stash. When you put something in it, create something, little handlebars or little loops, or, I mean, if you're creative, you can come up with all kind of different shit to do with a long mustache. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the idea and the concept is that you put some sort of styling aid in your mustache and you style that motherfucker. Hence the name, styled stash. Cam motherfucking fold.
All right, then you've got, we already touched on this, but you've got the Donegal Alaskan Whaler, which is the mustache, or the beard with no mustache. And that's no styling aids allowed.
None at all. Do not even bring it, okay? Don't bring that shit hiding in your fucking pocket. You know what I mean? Let's be real, let's be honest, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Is that all of them?
No. Really? We've only been through like 5.
So you got full beard. You got partial beards, which is your goatee, your chops, your Donegal.
Yeah.
And you got your stash, styled and not styled. And you got whiskerinas, of course. I mean, is that what you're getting at here?
Well, I mean, you've got freestyle beard.
There you go. There you go. Y'all fucked up already.
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on. Get with the program. How many beard competitions have you ever been to?
I've been to a few. I don't have my notes with me, man.
Oh, you slacking.
You don't like me anymore, do you?
It's starting to, my love for you starting to dwindle a little bit because you're not prepared.
I understand. I accept that, and you know, I get it. You're right. You're right.
Well, I mean, there's depends on, you know, what competition you go to. Different regions have different categories, but you know, you've got the natural goatee, which is the regular goatee. Then you've got like Musketeer and Fu Manchu, but that all falls under the partial beard category. All these are the subcategories. But you could touch on the whiskerinas, the female categories, or just the creative categories in general, not necessarily deemed just for females, but females have kind of taken over that category. And they've named themselves whiskerinas, and it's creative and natural. I'll say natural. Is that creative and natural? Is that what's the word I'm looking for? Realistic. There you go. Creative.
There you go.
Creative would
I'm
be
back.
like the
I'm back.
Arts and crafts. You know, use your imagination kind of thing. The realistic would be make it look as real as possible. And that's actually one of my favorite categories. I've seen some crazy creative beards come out of the girls. And
Dude, that's my favorite category.
I've seen beards these girls make pour whiskey.
Dude,
what?
that's my favorite also.
Oh my God!
Did we just become best friends?
I think we did again. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen these girls, you know, make beards that pour whiskey. I've seen some of them animated and open up and lights come on. I mean, they get pretty wild with it. That's why I like it, just to see what they come up with.
I have seen a couple of crazy, creative beards. So yeah, I would agree. But let's not concentrate too much on categories and stuff like that. Let's first of all, I bet a lot of these motherfuckers didn't even know that there were beard competitions.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
So, a quick rundown. Beard competitions, they happen, and what happens is that I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I'm willing to say that there is a beard club, a facial hair club, in every major city in this country. Is that a fair assessment?
That is a definite fair assessment. Yeah.
So what happens is that these facial hair clubs, they get together and they host a facial hair competition, and most of them, a majority of them, a lot of facial hair clubs from different cities, they all come to support that facial hair club and the charity, because all this is done through charity. Let me say that first. All competitions that I've been to, they've all been in the name of a charity, and there's a wide variety of charities, that have been supported through these facial hair competitions. So yeah, quickly, beard competitions, beard clubs, they're everywhere. If you have a fucking beard, if you have a badass mustache, if you have any facial hair at all, because all facial hair is valid when it comes to the beard community. So if you have facial hair, and if you live in a decent sized city, then try to find a facial hair club and go to a fucking competition and make friends and support the facial hair club and support the fucking charity. So that leads us into the next little category of beard community. You want to tell them a little bit about the beard community? Because you don't want me to.
I was just sitting here listening to the Paycheck podcast. Can I play too?
Yeah.
Facial hair community. What do you want me to explain here? I don't understand what you're trying to get me to do here. Facial hair community. The community comes with you going to competitions, you finding your beard club or facial hair club, and they have meetings where they talk about and discuss other charity events that they do throughout the year to help other charities. But they're most of the time the main event, the Super Bowl, if you will, of beard competition or the beard clubs and facial hair clubs across the country. The Super Bowl is beard competitions. So the community they help other communities. They reach out, they take care of the homeless, they feed the homeless, they help veterans, they help needy children. So I mean, there's a wide variety, as Paycheck touched on earlier. There's a wide variety of charities in this country, and I always say the charity starts at home. So if you find a beard and mustache club, join, reach out, help them out, because they normally start at home. Charity starts at home, so they usually use local charities first, and then if they decide to, they normally will use bigger charities. But that's neither here nor there, as long as they're helping the charity at all.
Since you're a little distracted, man, what was all that noise right there?
There's a train running by my house. You believe that shit? Of all fucking time.
Wait a minute. Wait. So I spoke to you earlier today, and we were talking about a river that runs in front of your house.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming this railroad track runs along the backside of your house?
No, it's actually on the other side of the river that's in front of my house.
Dude, you have a river and a fucking railroad track running in front of your house.
Yes.
It's like my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, actually it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, getting back to the facial hair. Sorry for that train coming through and disrespecting our shit like that. But to me, now facial hair, it's personal. It's personal to the individual. So for me, I'm a truck driver. I'm sorry, Wayne. Should we call you back at a better time, or?
No, man, I'm listening to you talk.
Yeah, what's going on back there? There's a lot of damn commotion going on in the back. I can't even fucking concentrate.
I don't hear a thing, son.
Yeah, are you in the middle of are you making a sandwich?
No, I'm not doing anything but sitting at my desk listening to you talk.
Huh. Well, there's some commotion going on in the background that I'm not particularly fond of, okay? So can we be professionals or not? I mean,
sure.
What are we doing here?
You're the one causing the distraction, not me.
You don't think anybody else can hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
It's dead quiet in this office space that I'm using right now in my house.
I'm sorry, it's me. It's my fault. Sorry about that. Sorry to pass the blame on to somebody else. That's my bad. That's on me, okay? But anyway, a facial hair should match your character, your personality. And a good example, in my opinion, is that I'm not like a prim and proper kind of dude, you know, like I'm kind of rough around the edges. So my beard, for the most part, is not manicured and trimmed all nice and pretty. You know what I mean? So for the most part, I mean, I trimmed it up for my wedding a little bit. And sometimes, you know, it'll get aggravating, so I'll trim it up. But for the most part, I'm a full bearded, unkept, unorganized beard. But then you'd have, and I don't like this word, I don't like to put titles on people, but the word metrosexual comes up. So in my opinion, someone who is, you know, metrosexual would have a more manicured beard. It would be more sculpted. It would look a little more pretty. You know what I mean? That's fair to say, right? Meaning,
I like clean lines.
Yeah, what I mean is
I don't understand
your facial hair matches your personality. It should.
Yeah.
Is there another fucking train coming through?
It's the same one, man.
I was gonna say, all this shit, is it Grand Central Station over there? Good night. So, yeah, no?
Yeah, sure.
Does your facial hair match your personality?
I guess.
What is your personality?
I've been called an asshole. I've been,
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, it just depends on what you feel like. I mean, I don't really think. I mean, I guess it would match your personality. I don't really have an opinion on that, because if I feel like rocking just a mustache tomorrow, that's what I'll do. That ain't got that shit to do with my personality.
Have you ever? Sure, it does. Not everybody can rock just a mustache. I mean, they can.
Yeah, they can. If they shave it, they can. If they.
Yeah, but not everybody can quote unquote rock a mustache.
Sure, I'll agree with that.
Well, I mean, there's people who I saw have a mustache, and it just doesn't. After talking to them and spending, it just doesn't match their personality. Hipsters, for example. What do you think about the whole hipster situation going on in America? Listen, in regards to beards, I mean, we don't have to have this long drawn out thing about hipsters. I just mean
they're creating a trend. They're making it trendy to have facial hair. That's not what facial hair is about. Facial hair isn't a trend.
Right. It's about it's about personality.
Well, no, I mean, like.
I did there. Did you see what I did there?
No, I didn't. I slipped right by me. What did you do?
Oh, you must have been preoccupied with the train going by.
No, dude. I'm literally sitting here making an episode of our podcast with you, but not preoccupied.
Dude, are you on your period?
No.
Sensing some. I don't even know what to call it. It's like some. Like your vibes aren't coming across very well. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling attacked.
Are you really? I'm sorry.
I feel attacked.
No way.
The last two episodes that we've had, you've attacked my choice of vocabulary. Now you're attacking me because I've got noise in the background and I clearly don't hear anything other than a train. So, I mean, it's whatever, you know.
I apologize. That's my bad. Again, you know, I'm gonna go back to my initial statement when we got started. It's been a rough day. I ain't mean to ruffle any feathers. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, you can give me a hug.
All right, here it is. Ready?
Yeah.
Feel that?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel the love?
I feel the love and the warmness.
Dude, not that. That's my penis. Talking about the hug.
Is that
You feel the hug?
Is that a pocket knife in your pocket, or you just happen to see it?
No, that's a straw.
A straw.
So getting back to the beards and the the facial hair or whatnot.
Hipsters are making beards trendy, man, and that's not what facial hair is. Facial hair is not a trend. Facial hair is a part of man's life. It's evolution. Facial hair goes back long time, way before hipsters came.
Did you know that in some cultures, the size of your beard determines your place in the hierarchy of the community?
Oh yeah.
How gnarly is that?
Pretty gnarly.
Well, I guess if you are able to grow a dope ass beard, then it would be gnarly. But if you could not, then it probably wouldn't be gnarly. You'd probably be like, well, damn, that sucks.
Hereditary. I don't know the correct terminology there. I kind of had a brain fart. That determines whether you grow a gnarly beard.
Yes. Say that again, because a lot of people don't get that.
Beard growing, facial hair growing is hereditary.
So you're telling
me in your genes.
So you're telling me that I can't take a special pill or get some special oils or some special products, and that'll magically make my beard grow bigger and better?
Well, there's no magic pill. No, nothing's gonna make your beard grow faster, other than genetics. I mean, your diet and all that kind of stuff has a little something to do with the health of your facial hair. Exercise, and, diet and all that kind of stuff. There's no magic pill to make your beard grow fast. No.
And
although some claim that there is, there's a lot of products out there that claim that they make your beard grow fast.
Yeah, I've seen them. We won't mention any names.
No, I'm not calling any names.
Well, one thing that I do want to mention is, you touched on it briefly. When I first started growing a beard, like most men, I assume, when they get in the shower, they wash their hair, they just use that same shampoo and conditioner that they're washing their hair with, or they're using their wife's stuff, and they're using that to wash their beards. And that is super counterproductive in the growth process, because your facial hair has natural oils in it. So when you use these shampoos and these conditioners, that you stole from your wife, because that's what you did, because I know you didn't go in there and get fucking permission to use your wife's shampoo and her conditioner. And that shit's expensive, fellas. So start getting some fucking permission, okay? Show your wife some fucking respect when it comes to her fucking shampoo and her conditioner, okay? Don't be all willy-nilly, just gobs and gobs in your hand to rub through your fucking beard, because what it does is it strips all the natural oils out of your beard, which in return creates the itching, the flakiness, the dead ends, the split ends. I mean, right?
Right. Yeah.
So don't use your wife's or your girlfriend's expensive Tresemme shampoos and conditioners, okay, fellas? Now, what I would recommend, my personal opinion, I rarely wash my beard. Now, if I had a job to where I got absolutely filthy, dirty, greasy, or whatever, then maybe, but for the most part, a nice rinsing will do just fine.
Just water?
Yeah, just water. I mean, that's what I would prefer. So let's say, okay, I get in the shower, I wash my hair and shit, I rinse my beard out thoroughly. Can I use your word? Can I use that word?
You have to pronounce it right first.
So is it? Yeah, but I think you're not pronouncing it right. I think you're saying thoroughly, and I'm saying thoroughly.
Yeah, you're not saying it right.
But it's Thor, right?
No.
Thor.
No.
No, it's THE.
No, it doesn't come from Ragnarok. No, listen to me. There's thoroughly. THOURGHOLY, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's thoroughly. When you do something, you do something thorough, right?
Right.
So it's thoroughly, not thoroughly.
Potatoes. You know what I mean? I guess.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, I rinse it out. I rinse my beard out quite thoroughly. And I just go about my business. Now, periodically, I will put some beard oil in there.
Me too. Since I've trimmed my beard up over the last few months, I don't put as much product as I used to in it, but my beard is very, very, when it gets longer, it gets very dry and coarse very, very quick. I have a pretty dense beard when it gets longer. So I have to supplement my body's own natural oils with aftermarket oils.
You make a good point. You use the word supplement.
Yeah.
So one of the mistakes that I made is I was putting way too much oil.
Wait.
in my beard.
Hold on. Are you crunching candy in the fucking microphone right now?
No, of course not. Dude, don't bust my balls, okay? I ain't had a cigarette in like 8 or 9 days. It's hard candy, okay?
But you're busting my balls about a train in the background and some phantom noise in the background that I don't hear, but I can't say anything about the crunching candy in the microphone.
Listen, you don't hear that phantom noise now, but when it's all said and done, and you listen to the podcast, you'll hear it.
Well, there's a ghost in my house, because my house is dead quiet. But anyway, supplementing beard oil. Your face makes its own oil to keep it naturally hydrated and all that kind of stuff. Right. Some people's beards are a little denser, a little coarser than normal, and it's all genetics as well. But it's always good to supplement, especially if you have a bigger beard.
Bigger beard?
Yeah. To supplement it with beard oil.
Well, I made the mistake of using too much beard oil, and the result of that was my body slowed down the oil, that it naturally produces. It slowed down a lot. So what happens is if you put a lot of beard oil in, your body's like, whoa, holy shit, look at all this beard oil. So we don't have to produce that much oil because this dumb motherfucker is wasting all his money and putting like 20 drops in his beard. So, we can take a break, fellas. We don't even have to produce any oil for his facial hair. And then when you stop using the beard oil, then your follicles and your beard's like, what the fuck? And then it becomes dry. It could become dry and flaky, and it'll start doing all the things that you tried to prevent from happening. You feel me?
I feel you.
You picking up what I'm laying down?
I smell what you're stepping in.
Okay, so fellas, if you do want to look into beard oil, do your research, find out the best is for you, because there's a lot of different companies. Don't overdo it. Don't use too much. 7 to 10 drops, I think, is sufficient, depending on the size of your beard, of course. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's not just oils out there. There's more facial hair care products than just oils.
Shit.
Yeah. There's.
Well, fucking tell us about it.
Well, I'm getting ready to. There's. There's balms. There's.
Whoa. Bombs? You dropping bombs on?
Balm. B-A-L-M. Balm.
You're talking about bones.
No, not bones. Bones. Not bones.
Balms?
Balm.
I think it's pronounced balm.
Is it? Balm?
I don't know. There's an A in that motherfucker. I know that. Baum.
Baum. Anyway, beer Baum. There are Baums. There are.
That sounds so dumb.
Yeah, there are batters and butters and whatever product you choose that help condition and help it smell good for your lady and all that kind of stuff. So look into it if you don't have any. It helps for that beard that stays outside all day and weathers the harsh elements of the world.
Wow, that sounded like a beard product commercial. Actually, I hear little birds chirping in the background. But you got a little nature soundtrack playing in the back?
No, man.
Got you some candles lit. You got you some incense burning.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I got the mood lighting down. I got birds chirping in the background, candles, wine, the whole 9 yards. This podcast means the world.
Yeah, you're really feeling this episode, huh?
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, that's beards. I mean, what else can we say? Beard's been around for a long time. Most people can grow a beard, but not everybody can grow a badass, epic, righteous beard. Depends on your genetics.
Yeah, don't get mad at yourself because you have a sparse, patchy beard.
Right. Look at your dad, look at your uncle, look at your grandpappy. If they can't grow a beard, then the chances of you growing a beard are probably a little slim. Probably. A little slim. Lil. L-I-L.
Lil Slim. Is that your new rap name?
Yeah, but I'm not really slim. I mean, I'm a good 200. I'm a good 2 pills. You know what I mean?
But you're not robust like me.
Well, I used to didn't be, man, but to be honest with you, ever since I quit smoking, I've been eating like a motherfucker.
You gotta curb that.
Well, I was just talking to the wife, and she asked me, she was like, so do you even go to the gym anymore? And I was like, what? No. But I should.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm working on my robust figure at the moment. It sucks, but I figure once I get this nicotine bullshit under control, then I'll jump back into, taking better care of myself. I want to be around for a while. You know what I mean?
Well, sweating helps detoxify the body. So going to the gym, sweating and all that kind of stuff will probably help with those nicotine cravings.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I like about you, Brad. I always learn something. I always learn something when I talk to you. Most of the time, it's dumb, irrelevant shit. But every now and then, you throw that golden egg in there, and I appreciate you for that.
I told you the last few episodes, my head is full of just general useless knowledge most of the time.
Well, in today's society, a lot of these people out here could use just a little bit of that general knowledge.
Mm-hmm. See, I was never the book smart kind of guy. I mean, I passed my grades and I made it through school, but I never was real big on book smarts. I'm more of
I didn't even know you couldn't read.
Common sense, general knowledge stuff. Yeah, just in the last few years I've learned how to read. I read pretty well.
Yeah. So, beards. I mean, I don't know what else to say about them. I rock it. I enjoy beard. I consider myself to be a bearded guy. I couldn't imagine being clean shaven ever. I don't think I've ever been clean shaven. As a matter of fact, I think as soon as my chin started producing little hairs, I ran with it.
Yeah. I think I've been clean shaven once or twice in my entire life.
Gay?
You right? Yeah, people grow beards to keep warm, through history, evolution and all that. It was made for warmth and protection from the elements and all that kind of stuff. So embrace the facial hair. It's natural. Let it grow.
Beards are, I once made the comment that women have it a little easier than us men, because if a woman's ugly, she can just put makeup on and hide all that ugly. Now eventually it'll come out and it'll show through, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you can hide ugly with makeup. And I remember thinking, a man doesn't have that luxury until I grew a beard. And I was like, well, shit, a beard can hide ugly. So if you're an ugly guy, try growing a beard.
Right, it might change things. And I've also heard, just real quick, that a bearded man in the world today, it's been proven that a beard on a man is more trustworthy. The man is more trustworthy than a man without one. So,
yeah, I think you're reaching now. I think that's a reach.
No, man, look it up. That's a fact.
Can you cite your reference, please?
Not right off, but I'll get back to you on that.
All right, well, I mean, I can't do research unless I have, some resources. I mean, I could do my own research, I guess.
Yeah, do your own research. You're the one supposed to be doing the research anyway, not me.
Yeah, but it's Friday. I'm still at work. I'm at a damn shipper right now that my dispatcher sent me to, knowing I was going to be late. He knew I was going to be late when he sent it to me. Oh, go ahead. They'll take you, no problem. And I get here, and the lady's like, well, you're late, so we're going to have to put you at the bottom of the list, so we'll try to work you in. So here it is Friday. I wanted to get off at a decent hour. And, yeah, that's not working out. So I don't have notes. I'm not prepared. I decided that, you know what? I'm going to wing the shit out of this one.
Well, see, while you're sitting there with all that dead time, you could have been doing research. I mean, truthfully.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely. I'm not taking this seriously, am I?
I mean, just say it.
You're right. You're right. I don't know why you even do this with me, man. You can find someone so much better.
But I can't find anybody that has a cool name like Paycheck.
That is true. That is very true.
The podcast name wouldn't be the same if it didn't have Paycheck and Red.
Well, I made a video, and it'll get put up eventually. But since you brought it up, why don't you tell people why they call me Paycheck?
You're a truck driver, and your CB handle is Paycheck. I don't really understand. I think I've heard the story about why Paycheck, but I think I'm just going to shoot from the hip on this one and take a guess. But you are driving, chasing a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So, and plus, Johnny Paycheck was a famous country and western singer back in the day, and it just goes together. Johnny Paycheck and Johnny chasing the paycheck. So, yeah.
There you go.
And Paycheck.
There it is. May I tell them why they call you Red?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a touchy subject.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm fixing to fuck it up.
But just don't tell them about the rash, okay? Just don't tell them about the rash.
Well, the short version on why we call Red is because, I mean, simply put, he's a fucking ginger. He's got a red beard, he's got red hair, he's one of them pasty motherfuckers. And yeah, so I mean, it's I honestly don't think that you could come up with a better nickname than Red. I mean, that's who you are. You are red than a motherfucker.
But I'm not pasty. I wish you wouldn't say that. That kind of hurts my feelings a little bit.
Does it?
A little bit. I'm feeling sensitive today.
I'm so sorry.
Not
Okay,
pasty.
he is not pasty. He is skin tone impaired.
I'm not though. I'm just as tan as you are.
No, if I live in Florida, where you live?
Bet. I promise.
How much money? How much money you got? You want to put a bet on it? You want to post photos?
Put a number on it.
All right. Well, the bet is that I will take my shirt off. You take your shirt off. We'll take photos.
No, see, robust people don't take their shirts off.
Are you trying to get out of this bet?
Robust people do not take their shirts off.
Well, I don't know how else
I
to
promise you, the people of social media and the podcast world do not want to see my robust figure under a shirt. So
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, man.
I
You're an attractive young man.
I think my farmer's tan might be just as dark as yours. Robust people don't take their shirts off. Not that I've ever seen. I mean, you know.
Not even while you're doing yard work?
No, man.
What about when you're at the pool? Are you one of those guys that wears a shirt in the pool?
On occasion. On occasion.
Really?
Just for the simple fact that I don't like getting sunburned. Not for the fact that I'm robust. I just don't like getting sunburned.
Because you're a ginger.
Well, I mean, that's just, when I was younger, like, my skin was very, very fair, but that's because it was new. But since I've been out in the world for almost 40 years, I've gotten kind of a tolerance to the sun on my arms and my legs and stuff. So, but not under the t-shirts. The sun doesn't like my fair skin under my t-shirt. It just doesn't happen.
Have you ever been in a tanning bed?
Once, and I thoroughly regret it.
Yeah, I bet you did. Well, I can relate a little bit. My youngest is a redhead, and we've got to down. Just about soak her in some damn sunscreen before we go to the pool and the beach.
Yeah, I don't use sunscreen much. Like I say, I usually rock around the shirts most of the time. So my arms and my legs, and my neck, and my head, and all that, my face, and all that kind of got used to the sun. So I don't really mess with the sunscreen much.
But the rest of you is still a little sensitive.
I'm still a little sensitive, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I ain't mad at you. That's what makes you you, man. That's what makes you red. Don't ever forget that, okay? Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I embrace it. I'm not scared of it. I don't like sunburn either. So me and the sun don't get along when I don't have to. So.
All right, well, shit, that's a damn episode right there, my friend.
Yeah. Y'all check us out on the social medias there. Been hearing a lot of stuff about people can't find us because we've got so many different handles on all the social medias, but we tried to keep them the same. So we're on Facebook at Conversations with Paycheck and Red. We are on Twitter at Paycheck and Red. We are on at Paycheck and Red Podcast. We're on YouTube. Check out the YouTube. That thing's blowing up quick. You're gonna be able to find all the episodes and all the little dumb videos that we post on YouTube. So check it out.
They're dumb too.
Oh, super dumb. Conversations with Paycheck and Red.
Already?
Do what?
Will you please beat that dog already?
He's needy, man. He's so needy. Every time I'm home, he wants to eat, and he wants a cookie, and he wants to go outside, and he wants to chew on this. So I'm ignoring him, so he's trying to get my attention. So
What's his name?
His name is Buddy.
Buddy. Okay, so y'all can y'all look for us, Paycheck and Red and Buddy.
That doesn't sound right. It's just Paycheck and Red. We're not going to include Buddy.
With a special appearance by Buddy.
Yeah, he might make a special appearance every now and then. Yeah. But we're not gonna. And I'm talking about in our videos on YouTube, man.
Okay. Right. I'm sorry. So YouTube, how do they find us on YouTube?
Conversations with Paycheck and Red.
Sounds easy to me. I don't know why we're hard to find.
Yeah, me neither. We're also on all the podcast listening platforms. I say all of them. We've covered the main majority. Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Podbean, Stitcher, RadioPublic, Overcast, Pocket Cast. We just got put on Tunein not too long ago. So that's about 8 or 9, I think. So there's no reason. I keep saying this. I even posted a video about it. No reason why you guys should be sleeping on Paycheck and Red, because we out here doing the damn thing. We ain't going nowhere. So if y'all don't want to listen, I don't know what to tell you. We're just gonna put it in your face and make you listen to it. So.
Tell them about your new catchphrase.
Oh yeah, my new catchphrase. I have a new catchphrase. I thought about this on the way home from work. It was so great. It hit me like a ton of bricks, man. We talk about it so you don't have to. So these topics might get a little squirrely before it's over with.
No, it's definitely gonna get a little squirrely. Definitely. We're fixing to raise the bar. We're gonna push the envelope. We're gonna do all kind of things to all kind of things.
Yep.
All right, so you know where to find us. So find us, motherfuckers.
Yep. Holla.
See ya.